All right, here we go. Game number 1. Spawning up at the top right for Storm Gaming. It is MaxPax. In the blue. And his opponent spawning down on the bottom left for Team Liquid. It is Kelazhur. In the red. All right. What are we going to be seeing here from these two folks? Of course, MaxPax has become a household name with his ludicrously strong plays. Ridiculously good at the game. That's pretty cool. That's pretty awesome. Kelazhur, I mean, he's no slouch himself, but I do think MaxPax is most definitely the heavy favorite here. But that's the beauty of StarCraft, is anything can happen. But I wonder if Kelazhur is going to try and throw a curveball at him. Start with something a little funky. We do see the scout on reactor first. That's already good information, knowing that it's a reactor first. That's going to let him go across the map with the first units. Now, I wonder if this is going to be... I'm assuming this is just going to be Marines, but you could go double Reaper. It is possible. See, of course, in a moment. And against somebody like MaxPax, I think double Reaper is not a bad idea, just to try and flip the script. Maybe get a good win in the early game, but it will be double Marine. And it's going to be factory behind it. If you do go double Reaper, it of course delays your tech. You could go for a 3 racks play behind it, just a general 3 racks play, but regardless, that's not what we're going to be seeing. It will be a Stalker from MaxPax, so he's like, oh, okay, I don't need an Adept to chase down your Reaper, so I'm going to go Stalker first. Kelazhur, okay, it's going to have to be a little careful with the Marines. Ooh, MaxPax switching targets here. We'll be able to get in on top of the SCV. Oh. Huh, okay. Zealot gets 2 swipes. Well, gets a full duration of swipes, I should say. Oh, nice job keeping that Zealot alive. Means that he gets to scout the high ground with that Zealot. Oh, and he actually keeps the Zealot alive completely. 2 HP. Now, Stalker's only able to get 1 Marine, but there's still no bunker. A couple of the Marines are bruised up. MaxPax will get back in with the Zealot, but it does get picked off, and MaxPax actually missed the target fire on one of those Marines, so that actually ends up being quite good for Kelazhur. A Zealot and an Adept for 2 Marines. Now, the other 2 are low on HP. Behind this, it will be a couple of Hellions coming on out. And Widow Mines behind that. Ooh, now is he going to go for a 4-mine drop with this? It does look that way. MaxPax, he's going to be going 4-gate blink. And Kelazhur already sees a Stalker warp in, an additional gateway at the front on the way. Hasn't seen the robotics facility, has not seen the Twilight Council, but against someone like MaxPax, it's not too unreasonable to assume that it's probably a good chance it's going to be something like this. So it will just be 2 Widow Mines. 4, of course, would have been nice, but would slow down siege tank production. Against someone like MaxPax, as I'm once again really want to emphasize, the 4-gate blink is so dangerous. He is such a dangerous player with that build. And by the way, MaxPax intercepting the medevac will be able to get 3 shots on it. And that means... Ooh, nice job from Kelazhur here. He does snipe down 1 probe. These 2 Stalkers are actually not enough to prevent the mines from burrowing. Okay, 3rd Stalker will be. Because it's going to 2-shot the medevac if it chooses to boost in. Oh, Ooh, nice. Oh, wow. That's quite a nuisance here. Widowmine drop will come on in, but MaxPax will get in on top of it. 3 probes going to go down. 2 actually dying in the main base. Other side of the map, though, here comes the 4-gate blink play. Oh, Raven is going to get sniped for just a single stalker. That's good for MaxPax, but yeah, there it is again. The double bunker, the natural, with the 2 tanks in the main base. Terrans have figured out that this is a great way to set up against 4-gate blink. Now, the Raven going down means that an observer can park on top of the main base a little bit more easily. These tanks are so well positioned, by the way, from Kelazhur. Oh, combat shields will get saved. Good job. Just nice to not have to rebuild that. MaxPax does manage to snipe down a couple of SCVs, but Kelazhur's up in workers right now. He's got his stim, his combat shields on the way. No engineer. Oh, no, he does have an engineering bay. Big link forward coming in on top of the 1 siege tank. Oh, barely saves those 2 stalkers, but is able to save them nonetheless. Ooh, we are going to see a rotation coming in from MaxPax into the main base. There's just the 1 tank here. Oh, but look at this Sim City. Ooh, now these 2 upgrades, they're in so much danger. They're both going to go down. They're so exposed. That is brutal for Kelazhur. This defense started off so well for him. But now he loses both stim and combat shields. That's going to delay any kind of timing monstrously. He does have a 3rd command center nearly done, and he's actually still up in workers. But MaxPax, Templar Archives, 3rd Nexus done. I still like this for MaxPax, 100%. Stim, combat shields, +1 weapons, all now getting started at the exact same time pretty much. There's the scan, finally kills off that observer. That has just been a nightmare for Kelazhur. I mean, it's just so important to clear that out. Stalker on the right side, Stalker on the bottom. Lot of vision right now for MaxPax against potential medevac drops, but Kelazhur doesn't want to move out with medevacs. Not right now. MaxPax just kind of sitting patiently. War Prism flying home instead of being recalled is actually very nice. That he doesn't have to fly it home. Now, that's because he didn't get into the main base and get, some harassment done with a 4-stalker hit squad. Not much anyways. He got that a little bit earlier, but he didn't go deep for it and he didn't get a lot. But it is nice to have the recall available. If he needs it. MaxPax does see these units moving on out. Brilliant blink micro right there. Picking off a couple of bio units. And now Psystorm is done. Let's lose 1 stalker, but he'll get away. Man, the micro of MaxPax, I'm continuously blown away. It's just so impressive. That is so much bio, though, from Kelazhur. That is 92 army supply to 63. Oh, force field on the ramp. Well, it's going to kind of bottle up the army a little bit. MaxPax using this to just get pickoffs. Nice job. Storm on top of the army. Oh, it's a big one. Second one is huge. Massive storms. MaxPax does snipe down the one of the medevacs there. Zealots. Oh, they're going to try and get in on top of this army. Archon does morph on in. Battery overcharge will eventually, well, not even eventually run out. It will run out quite soon. Ooh, Zealot's going to try and get in here for a flank. Another Zealot warp in coming on in for MaxPax. He is going to try and pull the trigger and go for this. Oh. Is he? Will be able to intercept a couple of units and actually going to draw fire from the back. And now the siege tanks will get jumped on. MaxPax is going to get pushed away, but that was pretty nice. And there is a High Templar that has been stockpiling energy. Oh, it does gets an okay storm. Not bad. The other 2 High Templar were just freshly warped in, so not going to be able to do too much. Will go down immediately. The other one morphing into an Archon. Kelazhur is really pushing MaxPax to the limit here. MaxPax, nice War Prism Micro acting as a secondary blink. Oh, War Prism is getting targeted by the Widowmine, and he gets a lot of damage on it, but can MaxPax clean this up? You will have +1 weapons completing. Another Warpin of Zealots might just be enough to push this back, which would be so impressive considering how this started out. But Kelazhur with some nice stutter step will be able to retreat on out here. Ooh, Observer does show on up, and that will be these 3 Widowmines getting killed off before they can fire again. Oh, and he blinks even on top of it just to say, no, 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 you don't get to rebuild this. During all this, MaxPax has been mining off a 4th base. He's getting a 5th now. This is not so bad for MaxPax. It's not amazing. Don't get me wrong, like he's still down a little bit of supply, but I thought he was going to die right there. And he's going to be able to charge up some energy on High Templar again, sets up some Zealot run-bys on the left side. Colossus start on up, 2-1 upgrades now on the way. Kelazhur, single engineering bay, getting that +2 weapons, but I mean, MaxPax, he will have that double forge really coming into play. Ooh. Zealots are going to try and get pinched off on the left side, but during all this, MaxPax is just going to move forward with a small force and will get a little bit of economic damage done on the right side. Not a ton, but he'll force the base to stop mining. That will cause Kelazhur to retreat back home, and that is actually so amazing for MaxPax. Does some eco damage. Ooh, is that an attempted mine drop? No, it was 1 mine and 3 Marauders, which is a very kind of motley crew. Marauders trudging their little booties away. They will set up on top of this base, but there are charge lots warping on in. That's going to be able to deal with these couple of units. Meanwhile, we'll attack in the middle. There are High Templar available, but there's a lot of Storm energy. Meanwhile, Zealots in the natural are going to be able to get a couple of ghosts. And now Kelazhur's got another uncomfortable position of like, what do I do exactly at this moment? +2 weapons, by the way, will complete for MaxPax momentarily. Able to clear out a couple of Widowmines that were spotting in the middle. Oh, these Zealots are actually finding a surprising amount of damage. Zealots in the 3rd base as well. Kelazhur does not have a 4th command center done. It's just about halfway done, whereas MaxPax is on 5 bases. And there's the recall to try and save that 5th base. Battery overcharge does get popped. Going to try and keep this cannon alive. Nice EMP to prevent Guardian Shield. Oh, storms are going to be big right there. Big storm, but it hits mostly Marauders. There is a lot of medevac energy here. 16 SCVs have fallen. There's another Zealot run by in the natural. Nice scan, able to snipe one of the observers. But this whole thing bought time for MaxPax to get the big, beefy, powerful Colossus into this location. Kelazhur does have a 40 army supply lead, but it's 2-1 upgrades versus 2-1 upgrades, and importantly, MaxPax has started up his 3-2. Ooh, does blink a little bit too far forward. Will lose 1 Stalker. It's not the end of the world. 2 more Robos coming in, by the way. For now, there is only single Robo. Storm, well, just being dropped kind of to zone. Zealots on the right side will get pushed away. Kelazhur, ooh, eating a decent-sized Storm again. Oh, that's a nice Storm as well. Kelazhur needs to find some time to heal his army up, and MaxPax does not want to give him that. That's why he's poking in with these Colossi. He knows that there's a lot of medevac energy. Ooh, is there a Storm available? No, there's one. Will be a decent Storm, but there is a lot of Marauders, and they will crush through the Colossus. MaxPax, that is him getting burned. I was at the beginning of making the point of this army for MaxPax is so small compared to what Kelazhur has, and he just lost all of it. Every single unit going down. There are High Templar and the War Prism on the other side. I don't know, Kev. This is looking pretty rough. 6th base going to fall. Good number of SCVs went down on the other side of the map. It's now only 46 SCVs for Kelazhur. That's a big Storm right there. And now the medevacs, despite the fact that there's a huge number, there's so little energy. Vikings almost killing that one that one War Prism. Oop. Bulbs are starting to fall. Meanwhile, another Zealot run by on this base will gut it. Ooh, Disruptor shot. Trying to come on in. Archon will get killed basically as it finishes. Ooh, nice EMP, but a disruptor shot. Every stim at this point is very rough for Kelazhur. He's on so little medevac energy. Every stim, so every time a disruptor fires a shot and forces a stim, it's a little tiny win for MaxPax. He's lost 22 probes and is still on 73 workers. Oh, that ghost. That ghost felt the heat of the sun. Felt the blast furnace on its face. By the way, that 3-2 upgrade out timing I was talking about, it's here. It's happened. Kelazhur, no mining basically at this base. He's transferring workers to it, but zealots are going to arrive once again. Supply depot will get picked off. SCVs in the main base going to fall. SCVs in... Oh, no, I guess it's SCVs in the main and the third. Ooh, little drop coming back in here, but I think, yeah, with the upgrade lead, MaxPax will win this little skirmish. Oh, disruptors. Does MaxPax have vision? No. Oh, the Marauders, the medevac saw that. Probes are going to fall. We are going to see a lot of disruptors falling. Actually, 2 of them will go down. The other 2 already firing their shots. 2 Colossus, though, are on the field right now, and they are a big boon. However, there is nothing to cover them. Zealots, though, swinging in from the back, and Kelazhur actually microed away from the disruptor and let the Colossus get a bunch more shots. Oh, this is so close right now. Disruptor does force the liftoff, and now MaxPax can start chasing this army down. He's still down 30 army supply, but MaxPax has forced Kelazhur to keep his army at home. Now, fortunately for Kelazhur, he's able to escape on out with the medevacs and their payloads. Does MaxPax know about... He knows about this left... Yeah, he does know about this left side base. MaxPax does resecure a base on the right side. That's big. That is big. If he can mine from this securely, Kelazhur will find himself in some trouble. Ooh, that's a full energy ghost. EMP. Not going to be able to connect to too many units. There is only 1 disruptor on the field, by the way. MaxPax on triple robo, but he cannot afford to produce off of them at this moment. Ooh, Zealots. No DT. Oh, if it had actually closed the distance, it could have gotten the kill there. Disruptor shot. Oh my god. Once again, barely missing that ghost. And now the medevacs have had a chance to chill. So now they've gotten so much energy. 4 Marauders being popped out at a time. Kelazhur is focused on ending the game. Ooh, MaxPax, though, at the top of the ramp, will try and make a bit of a stand, but he doesn't have enough. Disruptor will go down. Immortal goes down as well. +3 armor is about to complete, but it is 3-2 versus 3-1. Kelazhur evening up the upgrades at least a little bit, and there is so little army here for MaxPax. Nice EMP catches that Observer, and now the base on the right side will go down. Oh, we are going to see a DT finding a lot of worker damage on the other side of the map, but... Oh, can he get away? Oh, the concussive shells is just going to be... Oh my god, just enough. Stalkers on the other side of the map are forced to blink back. The armor upgrades for MaxPax have now equalized that trade. It is now the attack upgrades that are the big advantage for MaxPax. He's now got a 2 attack upgrade advantage. Nice dodge on the Widowmine there. It is a 41 army supply lead. This game has been so close. MaxPax, during all this, did take another base at the top side. Ooh, there's an Observer with good spotting on this army. Marauders are going to tank these Colossus shots very effectively, and the Colossus does go down. I think, finally, after 19.5 minutes of constant fighting and aggression, Kelazhur takes the 1-0 lead. What a showing. All right, here we go. Game number 2. Spawning down up in the top right for Psystorm Gaming. It is MaxPax in the blue. And his opponent with a stunning victory in game number 1. It is Team Liquid's Kelazhur in the red. Just a great showing. Great showing from Kelazhur. I will say MaxPax, when he stuck around as long as he did with those 3 Colossus and very little army, that really cost him dearly. Really cost him dearly. But Very well played from Kelazhur to give himself that opportunity. MaxPax, I mean, he's beaten Maru. He's beaten Maru. Like, taking a map even off of MaxPax is an extremely impressive showing. Kelazhur going to open up with a double gas. All right. That's a way to definitely try and... there are some builds off of double gas that you can definitely... Yeah, definitely try and find something. Try and get something done. Probe does show up. Only one gas, or one depot being shown so far by Kelazhur, so MaxPax is thinking it might have been a one racks expand, but it will not be. However, based on what MaxPax has seen, it could be a high ground one racks expand. He doesn't know. He's not certain. Ooh, MaxPax hiding the probe on the bottom side. Probably just to go in for a later scout. Yeah, he's down 1-0. I don't know that you would want to go for a proxy pylon. And there it is. He'll see the exact timing of the command center. Sees it as it starts up. And that's nice. He gets the information that it's no quick reactor after the Reaper. Of course, he wanted to go for the little zap on this SCV just in case there was an opportunity to get something done there with this follow-up adept. Now, moving forward, oh my god, he's got to be careful with the Reaper. Do not lose that. But at the same time, this is so bold from MaxPax. I mean, all he really does here is put a lot of damage onto one of his own adepts. Really expecting a mistake from MaxPax here. Or from Kelazhur. That was a little strange. Kelazhur, by the way, is going for 3 barracks before Starport and a tech lab. I wouldn't hate if this were the no Starport Marine Marauder tank, Stim combat shields all in. We are going to see... Oh, I like the lift on the Reaper there. He does need to target down that Hellion. There we go. He gets it. 4 probes fall, but it could have been a lot worse, to be honest. We might even see another one fall. There is a grenade available. Ooh, doesn't use it initially. There we go. He drops it on the way out and gets... he hits 5 probes, knocks them askew. And he kills 5 probes. And scouts the Phoenixes. That's pretty nice. That is actually really nice, to be honest. Ooh, nice job from MaxPax. Finds that Reaper there. And we'll see that it is a delayed Starport setup. Now, the plan was certainly to go Phoenix Colossus, but seeing still no Starport, I wouldn't mind if it was Robotics Bay and quick disruptors. I actually think that would be a very smart move. For one, they get out faster. They're cheaper. They don't require extended thermal lance to be effective or as effective. And every time you force a stim by throwing out one of those disruptor balls, that's permanent damage against a build like this. There it is. The Robotics Bay does come on in. Ooh, nice double lock-on right there. Getting a lot of damage to one of those Phoenixes. Almost knocking it down from full health, full shields. Do see an Immortal on the way. That's a really assertive move from Kelazhur, by the way. That double lock-on, yeah, that's really nice. Because that tells MaxPax, like, if you want to try and do this, there is a toll. Starport will come on down, but it is a little bit delayed. MaxPax, 3rd Nexus starting on up. Now, my next question is, what is it going to be? A couple Marines will get picked off. Double lock on once more. Oh, nice double lift right here. Very nicely done. Kelazhur was a little too confident. Wasn't expecting that particular move. Okay, it will be Colossus. That is the more traditional, more like stable setup. Ooh. Oh, gotta be careful. No stim on these Marines for some reason from Kelazhur. He might have been able to gun down like 2 or even 3 Phoenixes potentially with a stim and really good starter step target fire. But I suppose he wanted to retain... the HP. But I don't think he's ever going to get a kill maneuver with this now without him having pulled SCVs, without there having been a big commitment to siege tanks. Yeah. So I think just getting pickoffs would have been nice. Siege tank will siege on up. There's the big stim. Ooh, battery overcharge. Not enough to keep the Colossus alive. Oh man. It does get sniped down. Now the Phoenixes are out in numbers big enough to deal with the Marines. And the Marines, well, they're not in big numbers big enough to deal with the Phoenixes. So this Immortal does live up to its name. The Phoenix is able to get a big cleanup there. And now MaxPax is decently up in supply. Starts up another, well, what's it? Second Colossus is almost out. Extended Thermal Lance is almost done. Should start up another Colossus momentarily. Kelazhur, third command center is nearly done. He's on 51 SCVs. Solid worker count. But MaxPax is going to be mining off of his third Nexus freely for a while. And Kelazhur won't land his own third base well, actually, he could land it right now. But he's going to get the orbital first. First 2 medevacs finally hitting the field. They're late, though. 7:45, 7:40. That is really late. MaxPax, by the way, has done everything that he's done off of just 2 gateways, and now he's got 8 more in production. Oh, we are going to see a couple of Phoenixes getting sniped down. Man, it does not take long for them to die to +1 bio. We are going to be seeing all these gateways finishing up pretty much all at once. Where's the other 2? Oh, there they are. Okay, well. Boom, boom, boom. 10 gates. And a big 3 Colossus Charge Lot Archon push with +1 could be very difficult for Kelazhur to deal with. Given how well this early game has gone for MaxPax, yeah, I would say it's definitely going to be difficult for him. Scan comes down, sees the timing of the 4th Nexus, but won't see where the army is. And won't see that it's close at hand. Now, there are a couple of siege tanks here, but a decent bit of bio moving out to the right side. I mean, the Zealots, they're going to be really scary. Oh, he's actually going to drop in the main base. Phoenix is... Oh, no. Oh, those siege tanks. Okay. They are going to reposition here, but we're going to be able to see potentially some lifts. Oh, man. The Phoenix has just baited out the first EMP. Every EMP needs to be big here. Zealots coming into the natural. Zealots are going to drop in the main and warp in. And MaxPax is starting to pull apart the armor of Kelazhur. Another Ghost falls as well. There's only 1 EMP available. Phoenix is... Ooh, I think they went for a bit of a lift at the frontline fight, but it doesn't matter. It was a 3-prong attack, and every single prong worked. MaxPax evens the series at 1 apiece. All right, and here we go. Game number 3 in a very exciting series so far. Spawning down on the bottom right for Psystorm Gaming, it is MaxPax in the blue. And his opponent putting up a great fight so far, but he kind of got overpowered a little bit in that game number 2. It is Team Liquid's Kelazhur in the red. MaxPax definitely tightening things up between games 1 and 2. Definitely tightening things up. We are going to be seeing, looks like just a Yeah, it just looks like a 1 Rax expand this time from Kelazhur. No second gas coming on in. And the timing has passed for that if it was going to be a double gas. Despite the fact that Kelazhur got 5 probes, like, it still wasn't... Still didn't put him in an amazing position. Which is surprising, because I would have expected that it would have put him in a decent position, but all it really did was equalize. It is a commitment, though. It is a commitment. Oh, Depot Slam? Oh, love that. I love it so much. It's... Showtime actually has started rallying his probe around it. Because he's like, no. No, I will not be insulted by these. I mean, Showtime has like a very nice German voice. Mine is, well, an impersonation. But he's like, no, I will not allow this slight on my workers. They are hardworking, and they deserve the best, including annual raises of no less than 6%. Accounting for inflation, of course. 3% plus inflation. Yeah, is important. Reaper did initially move forward, but he decided against it. Ooh, and there we go. MaxPax is going to go for the 3-gate here. So we'll see the gateway. We'll see a chrono boost on the warp gate probably right now. There it is. Yeah, as soon as the Nexus completes. And this is something MaxPax does a lot. And almost always he's going to follow it up with the Twilight Council, with Blink. It's pretty strong. It is quite strong. Ooh. We are going to see, the Reaper will get taken down. Does see the second gate. That should be enough information to know what's going on. Assuming he clicked it, of course. Oh, yeah, well, initially I thought Kelazhur was going to scout out to the top side, which would have been great. Maybe he hasn't figured it out just yet, or maybe he's just wanting to see if there's a faster Nexus, maybe going to try and slip into the natural, find some damage. We'll see in a moment. But it will be a single mine and a medevac coming on in. 6 adepts do get in, or no, 5 adepts do get into the natural, though, and they're going to cause a lot of damage. Oh, Widow Mine. Oh, somehow not firing. 2 mules not mining. 4 SCVs going down. We will see 2 probes on the other side of the map. And that's nice, equalizing damage, but it's not enough. Oh, and even an SCV that just rallied out dies as well. Widow Mine going to think about going to the low ground. Not going to be able to easily. Oh, MaxPax stepping all the way into the back of the natural. There's a medevac here, but that's... I mean, he needs to wait for a siege tank, which is going to be popping out soon. But that's how he's going to be able to potentially deal with this. MaxPax does see that siege tank pop out. Oh, Stalker does go down to the Widow Mine, but now there's nothing at the natural. 12 SCVs have fallen. Siege tank is here, but the bunker is going to get picked off. All the adepts fall, but like that was a very successful attack. 12 workers going down is so much damage. And behind all this, Blink is like 60% done. It's going to be done 5:30, probably. MaxPax anticipating a potential drop, I think, is looking around. Oh, okay, he sees the medevac. All right, we are going to see... Oh, he's going to blink forward on top of this. And he is going to... Oh, my God, the Adept with the kill shot. The Adept with the kill shot. We are going to be seeing the Mules in the natural all getting sniped down as well. MaxPax will be forced to blink out. But, hey, he gets another 6 SCVs. Huh. There we go. Oh, medevac on the left side. This is what MaxPax was looking for before. But of course, ooh, unfortunately for him, he actually moves these units in position now. And Kelazhur is going to be able to set up. Will be able to unload. However, there's no stim just yet. He will find a good number of probes. MaxPax splitting off to the left side. Recall going to come on in. Ooh, this medevac. Oh, can he get to the dead airspace? Yes, he can. There's units in the main base. Maybe not. Actually, absolutely not if the stalkers were in the main base. But he will get in there. Nice job. Kelazhur, oh, unfortunately, during all this, looks like he was a little bit late with one of his depots. He's got one finishing in a moment, but yeah, he needs to drop that depot top hat, and he will. And even with him dropping it, that depot that he just completed was necessary. In fact, he needs another 2 or 3. Yeah, probably 2 more depots right now to keep his production up. Did drop a 3rd command center. Ooh, stalkers in the middle of the map. They're going to be able to snipe down a marauder. Does MaxPax have any vision? Okay, he had a vision. He had vision in the middle of the map. Ooh, nice job from MaxPax. Able to snipe down a couple of units. Meanwhile, extended thermal lance coming on in. Oh, this random liberator. Wait, did he just dodge a shot? I feel like my brain just had a moment. Ooh, the drop in the main base will find a few extra probes. Actually, wow, way more probes than I expected. 8 probes. 6 of them getting picked off just there. That's not bad at all. Extended thermal lance about to complete. And the 3rd Colossus just started on up, as well as +1 weapons. The extended thermal lance and +1 going to be nicely timed with each other. Meanwhile, Zealot run by on the left side is set up. MaxPax is really starting to run away with the supply. He's got 20 army supply lead at this point. But, I mean, it shouldn't get much worse now that 3rd base is mining. However, MaxPax is, well, he's slightly outmining his opponent at the very least. Observer does see that Kelazhur's got nothing to cover these tanks, and there's nothing in the natural. The bio was so far out of position. MaxPax going to zoom up into the natural. But, oh, that scan missed the Observer brutally. And the Colossus feasting right now. Stalker's going to blink in here. Nice force field on the ramp, kind of trapping these units against the wall. And now this command center, it's going to fall. He's going to lose that CC, and he might lose 2 high-value depots. But he knows that he can't afford any of it. So Kelazhur will simply tap out. MaxPax will take the 2-1 victory, and we'll move on to the next round. Thank you very much for tuning in, and hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hit that like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the flip side.